Another thing that you can actually do, which is very, very cost effective, is to start to find influencers in your actual niche. So for example, we're in the potty training niche and we have a potty training consultant on board with us as an influencer slash ambassador. We pay her a yearly fee of around about $1,600 for a year. And what she does for us, she has about 100,000 followers on Instagram, and they all follow her to get advice and tips on potty training. I did not know potty training consultancy was actually a thing. I didn't know the niche was that big when we got involved in it, but it actually is. And she was one of the first to actually go into this particular niche. So we reached out to her and we said to her, hey, this is our product. What can we do? How can we work with you? And then she basically sent us back some offers. So we pay her around about that 1,600. And for that 1,600 a year, what she does is she posts once a month to her Instagram page, to her following. She also has a potty training journal, and she lists our products in the potty training journal. So every time someone enters their email on her website, they automatically receive this journal and our products are in there. And every time she does a shout out for us, we actually get anywhere between 20 to 40 sales for that day, every single time she does a shout out, right? So now we're actually looking at getting her on board a little bit more in terms of, well, there's a strategy that I call the Michael Jordan strategy. And that's essentially aligning with someone like that and getting her to actually co-produce a design with us, with our seat. And then she basically gets that seat for her, and she gets a markup of around about 20 or 25% every time she sells it to her customer base. But she'll be more motivated to do that because that's her seat now, right? It's got her signature on it, and that will be made by the potty training consultant. So influencers are a really, really big thing that you can actually do. And again, all these strategies, Amazon is the hardest to get onto, right? It is the hardest to get onto. But I've always said start there, because once you've done that, everything else is just super easy. And Amazon will let you know how good your product is, right? So that's important. And another big thing is don't be disheartened if you don't see thousands of sales in your Amazon account. What you're trying to do, something that I've mentioned, is that you really just want to prove the concept of your product. You want to start selling some of your inventory. You want to start to get good reviews. And then from there, definitely you want to branch out as much as possible. So I think from the time you get on Amazon, within a few weeks, you should definitely start to tick off all these other ideas and strategies that really cost hardly anything to actually do, right? They really cost hardly anything to do. And they'll probably only take you, a few days to set up a catch account, to get all your listings on there, especially if you only have like 3 or 4 products initially. I mean, we have over 120. So it takes us a bit of time when we want to list them on eBay or Catch or things like that. But if you're starting out with only 3 or 4 products and you set up a Catch, you can do that in one day, put it on eBay. It's only going to take you a day. And then getting Google ads onto that. So that's not going to take you long, and you can get people to obviously help you with the Google ads. And I would always recommend just keeping that small budget. I think that's important when you first get started. So don't get too, just kind of stay a smaller budget when you're going into Google and Facebook ads, right? So you don't need to have a massive budget for that, just $10 or $20 a day, just to get the wheels going and making sure that everything is set up correctly, right? So that's important. And then also finding influencers. So that's another thing that you can do. It doesn't really take up much time. I've hired people on Upwork, market research people, and I say, hey, I'm in the potty training niche, and they'll charge, say, $10 an hour, whatever it is. And then what I'll actually do is get them to go through Instagram and to find me the top 10 or 20 accounts in that particular niche. And then I'll reach out to them, or Nina will reach out to them or someone, and just ask them, hey, we'd like to collaborate with you. This is our products. What can you offer? And then they'll get back to us. And they're usually very, very cheap to do that also. So for me, once you have all of that and you have that engine running and you're getting consistent leads coming into your email list, people shopping on your website, and you do that consistently for 12 months, 18 months, now you have yourself a really, really great brand. You have multiple channels. So if Amazon suspends your account, if eBay suspends your listings or whatever happens, you still have another 5 or 6 channels of advertising that you're consistently making sales from, right? So that's important. Now your business becomes really, really valuable.
Hey there, this is Neil-Asher from the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs. I want to say a big thank you for watching this video. That video actually was from the regular Monday night Q&A session, excuse me, that I have with the members of the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs. Over 2,500 of us now, and growing, by the way. We're the fastest growing community of e-commerce entrepreneurs right here in Australia, with sales, by the way, of over $50 million. Now, if you'd like to find out more about what we do at the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs and get yourself off there and come and join us, all you need to do is go to www.aussieonlineentrepreneurs.com.au. AussieOnlineEntrepreneurs.com.au. The link for that, by the way, is underneath this video, and I will welcome you with open arms and look forward to seeing you in the next video. Till then, have a good one. Bye.